Welcome everyone. This is Angelique with my Angelique Criselle reviews. Getting into it this week. Power Season 5, Episode 5. Happy birthday. Was it really? Was it really a happy birthday on Power? Cause it seemed like everything just hit the fan. In fact, let's get a little theme music here. Let's do it. That's what they say. This is where it goes down. Come apart. I gotta make it. You know what? Let's get into it because I had to play a little bit of my music because that music just gets me hype about what's getting ready to happen. Let's start with Tommy and the Italians. Let's get into it. So it's endless with them. So we open and scene. Tommy is, Italians is like, I've been thinking about the drive-by. And you haven't been telling me the truth, Tommy. Tommy was looking like, what? What you talk about, Willis? Yeah, he was looking like that. And then he was looking at Toretti and his daddy, and he was looking at the daddy best friend. He was like, well, I better tell the truth. So he was like, yeah, I wasn't totally honest. There's this dude named Dre. There's this dude named Dre that, we coming after him, he coming after us. And I think that's who was responsible for the drive-by. Okay, let's put it on Dre. I'm with you, Tommy. Put it on Dre. But it gets worse. Because the town split's like, nah, I still think you're not telling me the truth, Tommy. So Tommy, get to your knees. Toretti's best friend, Tommy's daddy's best friend, get to your knees. Now Toretti, or Teresi, pick who choose who lives, because somebody here gotta go. And you gonna have to make the call. So he looking, and I'm looking like, who is he gonna pick? And Tommy's like, oh, I'm about to die. But he picks Tommy. Bump his best friend, who's been down for the cause, that's been helping Connie out with all her cancer issues. Bump him. The dude you have known forever in a day. You barely know your son. So, yeah, he picks Tommy. And he goes to shoot his best friend, and thank goodness it was no bullets in the gun. No bullets in the gun. So, of course, the Italians leave with like, y'all need to get it together. I just wanted to see what was going to happen. So, of course, on the sidelines, Tommy is tripping. He gotta go. He gotta go meet somebody. And then Dad told Tommy, you need to leave. I'll handle this with the best friend. Because the best friend's like, what the hell just happened? So, mess. But we gonna come back to Tommy. Because Tommy straight, of course, after this happens, he goes to Ghost and Kanan, telling Ghost and Kanan what happened. Like, these Italians are on me. I don't know what to do. And they're not like, really? Really? You having problems with the Italians? Go figure. I don't know what to do. Go figure. Who could have had something to do with that? Mr. Chester Cat Kanan, looking like a dang Chester Cat. Every time they cut to his face walking away from a situation, he just a smiling, just loving it. Because Tommy just is so deep. So then, here we go with Tate. Tate and Dre. Thick as thieves now. So he proceeds to tell Ghost, or I'm sorry, Jamie, because he don't know Ghost, but he gonna find out later about Ghost. He begins to tell Jamie, I want Dre to be the leading person on the team. He done called Simon back. I knew it. I knew Simon was coming back. As soon as this season started, I said, Simon's still out there somewhere. And sure enough, he's sitting in the seat next to Jamie. Talking about they want Dre to be the new face of the memorial school, whatever they trying, community center, whatever that nonsense they got going on, that bogus foundation. They want Dre to be the lead of it. And, they want the event to happen at Truth. And Dre is going to lead up the whole thing. Excuse me, last time I checked, Dre ain't got nothing to do with that club. He run it. because Jamie had got locked up that time, but he really has no stake in truth. He don't have no names on no papers. So, Simon's like, he pulls after Tate done basically sucker punched Jamie and Simon. I gotta laugh because it's funny. He sucker punched both of them, sitting there looking crazy, looking at Dre, and Dre smiling like a Chester cat. Him and Kato just smiling this whole episode. So Simon pulls Jamie to the side and said, "Well, this is a first. You are always one step ahead of the game. Heck, I threw every obstacle in your way, and you managed to get out of it. And you have this Dre situation, and you haven't checked this? Like, this is not like you, Jamie. This is not like you. Okay, Simon, I don't need to take advice from you right now. I'm having problems. My daughter just died. I don't need all this." That's the way Jamie's like looking. Like, I don't need this. I know. I understand. So, cut to Angela. Oh, Angela. You know, she figured out that Juan and them is looking into Tommy. And so she says something's going on. She went to her boss, something's going on with these two. I don't know what it is, but they seem to be they seem to be acting weird. So I don't know what's up. Can you help me figure it out? So boss was like, "Oh, okay." Knowing damn well she know what she did. She gave one and the other dude to go ahead and track Tommy, put a tracker on Tommy's car and track him to see where it leads to Ghost. That's what she authorized, and she all like, "Oh, okay." I wanted to say, "Chick, you know what the hell's going on. Stop acting all dim." So she was like, "Okay, I got you." So then she basically asked Juan and God, I can't remember that guy's name. He got a thing for Angela. He trying to get her out any way he can. Because he got mad, he got duped so many times. So she asked what was going on with the case. Have you found anything with Tommy? What's going on here? We're like, well, we need a little bit more time. We're working on it. We should have something real soon, but it's a process. And she was like, listen, you've been on this long enough. If you can't get something to me by the end of the week, you two are off of this. You leave Teresi and everybody, leave Tommy alone, essentially. So then the black guy was still there. You know, the black guy is the one who got the files last week from that IA officer that was looking into the Ray Ray case. So he stayed behind, and the black lady, the boss said, asked the brother, should I be concerned about Angela? Is there a problem? And he was like, well, since we talking about Angela, I might as well tell you what's going on. Oh my gosh, everybody just snitching. So the brother was like, yeah, Angela had me go get these files with regards to a bad cop case. She had me go get the files. So finally, Angela boss comes to her and say, listen, I know exactly what's going on with Juan and them. They're looking into Tommy again with regards to James St. Patrick and this whole ghost lead. They're looking into that. They think they may be able to get some evidence. So they're working on that. I authorized them to do it. I told them if they had a short period of time. If they don't get it to me, then they need to let it go. Next, what's up with this getting these files with regards to the bad cop case? Is that all this is about? Angela's like, yeah, that's all it's about. Oh, Angela, yeah, that's all it's about. Whatever. Whatever. So Angela calls, after she finds out all this, she calls Proctor. That's my dude. I love Proctor, aka Turtle from Entourage. He will always be Turtle to me, but he's Proctor on this show, and I love him on this show too. So Angela calls Proctor like, hey, you still want to be an attorney? And he was like, damn it, I still want to be an attorney. Come on. So apparently Angela confronts Tommy and tells Tommy, you know what's going on with him and his family. You need to give up whatever goods you got on them, because we're going to take them down. And just for the record, they looking into you again with regards to ghost and everything. So he was like, Tommy was like, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Oh, you got it out for your little boyfriend. I'm sorry, your ex-boyfriend. So you know, Tommy taking it there, taking it below the belt. And all Angela was trying to do was trying to give him the heads up. Like, if you know anything about the Mendes family, you need to go ahead and give it up to me so I can go ahead and take care of this and wrap this up. And Proctor's like, listen, man, you know, they tracking you, man. They come after you. So you need to tell her whatever she needs to know. And of course, Tommy, I'm not no snitch. Okay. I ain't say snitch on yourself. I say snitch on Dre. Duh. Angela giving you the goods. She giving you. Who is in line with the Jimenez family? Dre. Dum dum. Bell. Hello. So anywho, that was what that was. So of course they having this event in Truth. Dre smiling like a Chester cat. But before that, Ghost did think about it after Simon told him he need to go think about all this stuff. So apparently, Dre had signed a confidentiality agreement or non-disclosure agreement. Like, he couldn't go to the competitors and start working. He couldn't do all that stuff. Because he took an oath that he did, he wouldn't do that. He took some type of, disclosure statement. Something that you can't go hop into another place while working at another place. Well, anyway, so the sister girl who's in charge of the books between, I guess, Simon and Jamie brought Andre in and said, sorry, you cannot have that event. Ghost is still the leader, in charge of this business, and unless Ghost deems it okay, you can't have this event here. So I will go ahead and cancel that event. And so Jamie was like, nah, don't cancel the event. But what I will do as the person in charge of Truth is I will go ahead and put on this event, and and just let me do it. Let me handle it. So of course Tate shows up with Dre. They think it's these now. All of a sudden, 2 seasons. I'm sorry, 2 episodes, and they think it's these. So they decide to show up at the event, and they whispering each other. They so petty. They like 2 little petty little boys on the playground. So they, and of course, Jamie's been drinking, and he been drinking way too much. Like, outside of his norm sip, because you really haven't seen Jamie drink. You only see him sipping drinks and then he put it down and put it somewhere, but you never see him get drunk. Well, I guess everything was getting to him because Tate showed up with Dre. And so it was all getting to him. He was drinking, and him and Tasha, of course, had gotten into it. So, because it's Raina and Tariq's birthday. So, of course, they're getting into it. He's feeling some type of way. Tasha's feeling some type of way. So, it's all coming down to this moment. And, of course, Jamie has had too much to drink. So, in his drunken state, he sees Dre. Commenced to cussing out Dre. And then Tate tried to come over and was like, oh, it don't have to go down like this. He was like, Ninja? He basically grabbed Tate, said, you don't know who I am. You don't know me like that. And I was like, yeah, tell him, Jamie, tell him. So then here come the neighborhood reverend, the one that was in cahoots with Tate just 5 episodes ago, was trying to get Raina service at the church and put it all on Tate. Well, he shows up, talk about, well, you need to calm down, son. If you need to talk to anybody, feel free to talk to me. And, you need to let it out, whatever you got going on. And Jamie's like, Ninja? Again, so out of character for Jamie. Jamie's just let it all hang out. Ninja, you don't know me. Okay, T.I. in the flesh. You don't know me. Like, Jamie letting everybody have it. So, on the other side of this, everybody is working to try to get, Tariq came home from Choke. They celebrating the birthday. He never been away from his house during his birthday. So, they trying to get it together. So, Tasha goes to get the annual birthday cake, and she normally gets 1 cake for Raina and 1 cake for Tariq. And so, the baker was asking her, oh, do you want the same 2 cakes that you always get? And then, of course, Sylla's there. Can't stand him. Of course, Silver's there. So, she was like, no, it'll just be one cake. And she starts choking up. And of course, Silver, you need to just come stay with me. I don't know why you went to the hotel. P.S. That hotel looked like somebody's house from last week. I thought she was already at Silver's place, so I need to make a correction on that. Because I thought she was hanging out with Silver, but she wasn't. She was at a hotel. Man, that is the coziest looking homey little hotel ever. So, correction on that. She was not with Silver yet. But Silver trying to get her to his crib. I'm still using crib. It's 2018. I'm still using crib. Trying to get her over to the house. So Tasha's like, nah, I just can't handle all this. I got to go. So I guess she put Jamie in charge or somebody in charge of getting cake, or she went back to get the cake. So Tariq home, they all there. Tariq, Tommy, Tasha, the mom, the daughter, and what's up to Tasha's best friend? Lala, she there. Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. She's there. So then they start talking to Tariq. Oh, how do you feel on this birthday? And now you old enough to drive and do all this stuff. And, they waiting for Jamie to get there. And, Jamie drunk at the club, about to, beat up Tate and them. And so Tommy's like, come on, Tariq. I got a little something for you. So he letting him, I thought he was going to give up his car. I was like, yo, Tommy about to give Tariq the Mustang, the black Mustang. Oh my goodness, he sure does not deserve that. So when I see him driving it, I was like, he gonna give Tariq the Mustang. But no, Tommy was like, oh, pull over here for a second. And so Tommy was like, you was the one that warned Dre about us coming after him. And so he was like, yeah, I owed him. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known where Ray Ray was at. So Tommy was like, one thing we don't ever do is we do not help our brother's enemies. We do not help enemies, a shared common enemy. We don't help him. So Tommy broke it down. Tommy had that Uncle Tommy talk with Tariq, which he sure needed that. I wish Jamie would have gave it to him a long time ago, but he sure did. Tommy took Tariq and told Tariq, don't you do that. He was like, I don't care. Tariq was like, I don't care. I felt I owed Dre. Well, you need to stay out of this. Cause Dre is messing up my business. And so therefore, there will be no more talks with Dre. Okay, now you can drive us back to the house. I don't know what Tommy gave Tariq, but he sure gave him a talk, which I appreciated. So they go back. So, Silver comes to the house. Of course, Tasha lights up like it's damn Christmas. Really? Over Silver? Really? He's so square and lame. Not that square dudes aren't cool, but he just gives me the creeps. He gives me the creeps. He gives me the creeps. So he comes over there, and then she was like, well, do you want to hang out with... And the mama was like, wait a minute now, your children are here. He don't need to be up in here like that. And so, like, 2 seconds after that, knock, knock, knock. Here come the police and IA. Well, we got a new lead on bringing this case. We're going to need to get the gun that you own, the such and such and such 38, I don't know, gun. So I'm going with the 38 Magnum. We need to get that gun. And she was like, oh, and we have a warrant to seize it. So Silva's like, well, and then Tasha was like, I reported that stolen weeks ago. And so the guy was like, fine. He tells the IA chick calling in. So she calls in. She was like, yeah, it checks out. So they basically had to go because there was nothing to search because she had reported it stolen. So the IA agent was looking and smiling like, okay, I see how this is going. Something definitely is going up with the attorney and her, because why was he conveniently there? So she was smiling like, okay, I'm going to put 2 and 2 together because something smells very rotten around here. So Jamie doesn't get home. So they go, let's not worry about that, Tariq. Let's get to the cake. Let's get to the cake. So they get to the cake, and it has Raina's name on it, and it says Tasha overboard, and she starts crying, and she was like, I just need a minute. And here come Tariq slithering. Mom, are you okay? I just need a minute. Because he overheard her talking to Silver after, between that and getting to the cake. And he was like, are you okay? She was like, I just need a minute. And so Silver steadily pushing Tasha, trying to make it seem like Jamie killed Ray Ray, which Jamie didn't. Tariq did. And Tasha trying to take the fall for Tariq. If anything happens, she taking the fall for it. So Tariq comes slithering, Mom, are you okay? And, Tariq. She's like, give me a minute, Tariq. Mom, do you wish I died versus Raina? And she just take a long pause. Damn it, yes. I answered the damn question for her. Yes, yes. In her mind. She don't want to say it, but that's what she's thinking. Hot mess. So Tariq ends up stealing a bottle of pills. I don't know what he gonna do with it. He acting like maybe he gonna commit suicide. I don't know. They lean towards that way. So Jamie comes home drunk from the bar and proceeds to, slither in. He got Tariq's present. He had bought him some sneakers, for which he called Angela to help him try to pick it out. And Angela forgot it was Raina's birthday and, blase, blase, blase. She goes back to work. He goes buy some sneakers. Anyway, he comes home drunk, and him and Tariq getting it. Tariq was like, it's all your fault anyway. All the lies. That's why Raina's dead. All because of you. I never wanted this life. Like, oh really? You a man? You a man today? Today? Is it today? Because you could take your behind back to choke, but you're going to take your behind back to choke on your own dime. Because I paid, and then that's what basically Jamie said. I paid for all this. I paid for this house. I paid for the clothes you got on. I paid for everything around here. I am the man. What have you done? Essentially. So he was like, I didn't ask for any of this. Raina, she didn't love you either. And he started talking about Raina. Raina didn't care for you either. She knew you were a drug dealer and da-da-da. She still loved you, blah, blah, blah. So Jamie about to wail in on Tariq, which I'm like, yes, get him, check him today. But no, Tasha steps in, of course. Why? Why do you step in? So she steps in, and essentially that wraps that up. She told Jamie to leave, and he was like, wait a minute, you're the one that left. Excuse me, you left, not me. This is my house. She was like, I don't care. You need to leave. Man gotta leave his own house. You left. Okay. So that was that. But the feds, if Angela and Ghost can talk, if Angela and Jamie talk and start leaking information, they will figure out that Dre can be their comment. That's her way into the Jimenez family, and that's his way of getting rid of Dre, and getting rid of Dre the legal way. That's your connect. Bam. Gets Tommy out of there. Tommy need to go ahead and snitch on Dre. Get that immunity going. And then they need to let Ghost be an informant and get him to sign some papers so they never have to deal with him either. So that was Power. I thought it was good. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, who, oh my God, I totally missed that part. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Dang it. Kendrick Lamar was guest starred on this season. He was a crackhead. He was the best crackhead era. Samuel Jackson as Gator. Christian Bale in The Fighter. And then Kendrick Lamar on Power. The three best crackheads. And then I might give it to Halle Berry for Jungle Fever 2. Best crackheads ever. Best. The best. So Kendrick Lamar was a little crackhead that was helping Kanan take out one of these distribution guys. And so he helped him. And at first I thought Kanan was going to take Kendrick Lamar out too. But Kendrick Lamar managed to talk himself out of it. Like, you ain't got no friends, nobody love you. I guess Kanan had felt some type of way and he let him go. I was like, thank you, man. But shout out that Kendrick Lamar crackhead appearance. That was really good. So that was Power. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Put your comments below. What do you think is going to happen at this point? Do you think everybody could get on one accord and figure out that we can get Dre to lead away? And people can start getting immunity, get out of this? Then we got this Teresi situation. I don't know where it's going to go now. But Tariq can take them bottle pills. God, I never thought I would say that. But I'm okay. You know, maybe suicide's not the answer. Just go back to choking. Just live your life and don't come back home. Just do that. All right, just do that. All right, so next week, Power again. Leave your comments. My Angelique Criselle reviews. Thanks. Peace.